Physics Challenge 4, Dielectric Current. Using Kirchhoff's theory, find the resistance between A and D. Okay, so what we do is we add voltage here and figure out ratio of voltage and the current, right? Now, when you use the Kirchhoff theory, there are two ways. You assign current for each branch and make a loop to make a total voltage drop in the loop equals 0 or V, right? So if you assign the current for each branch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 branch, it's going to be 7 unknown value. It's quite a large simultaneous equation. Another way to do the Kirchhoff theory is we take a node, right, and find out all the current flowing into this is going to be 0, right? So since we know this is V, we have really less variable. Say this is B and this is C, the voltage. Okay, we can figure out using only 2 simultaneous equations instead of having a 7 simultaneous equation. So I show you how. We change this R into sigma, R prime into sigma prime, and R double prime into sigma. This is conductivity. It's just reciprocal value, much easier to handle. Okay, so the current flowing into this is going to be V minus B and sigma, right? That is equal to current flowing out. So it's going to be B minus C and sigma prime. And also this current here is going to be, this is 0. So B sigma double prime, this guy, okay, is 0. How about this? The current flowing in, there are 2, this and that. So it's a B minus C and sigma prime plus, from here, V minus C sigma double prime. That's the total current here. Same as flowing out, which is R, so equals C sigma. So we can solve this for B and C in terms of V, right? The strategy is, once we know this voltage, then we can find out this current flowing out. The total current is going to be this current. So we get relationship with I, then we get total resistance R. Okay, so let's quickly solve this equation. Let's see, we clean up by B, so minus sigma plus C, oops, let's see, we concentrate on B, whatever the B, okay, this is not equal 0, this is equal here, so B minus sigma and minus sigma prime minus sigma double prime, right? And plus C, we concentrate on C, which is sigma prime, okay, equals V minus sigma. That's it, right? Okay, here the second equation, B sigma prime, that's it, plus C minus sigma prime minus sigma double prime minus sigma equals V minus sigma double prime. This guy move over here. Okay, so let's see the common term. We define this as whatever. See, delta minus delta. We have minus delta here. Okay, so B minus delta and sigma prime and sigma prime and minus delta minus sigma double prime. So Kronecker's format, right? So we're going to solve this equation. So we divide by initially minus delta, right? So it's going to be 1 minus delta sigma over delta, and we divide this by sigma prime, 1 minus delta sigma prime and sigma double prime sigma prime. Okay, and this is gonna be subtract 1, just copy this line, this is gonna be subtract 0. This is gonna be sigma prime over delta minus delta sigma prime, and this is gonna be minus sigma double prime sigma prime minus sigma delta, right? Okay, one more step. So this line we have to multiply what delta's sigma prime over we have to multiply this to this, right? Then it's going to be same, then we can add it. So it's going to be 0 1 delta plus actually minus sigma prime sigma minus sigma delta and this guy. Okay, and this guy stays same. Oh, it doesn't stay same. It's same thing. This portion is gonna be here. Right? Okay. So this gonna be B, this gonna be C. So what we get is B equal, we have to simplify. Let's try to simplify this guy. We multiply delta and sigma prime on both sides, so it's a sigma prime square the sigma prime delta plus delta sigma prime. So this will be sigma prime delta sigma double prime delta minus sigma prime, and this is gonna be 2 sigma prime delta. Sigma prime is gonna be cancelled out, so delta sigma prime delta to delta sigma prime, and this cancel out, so okay. And we have this guy, right? Okay, so the sigma delta is so it's gonna be sigma prime sigma double prime the sigma prime sigma plus sorry, delta is what? Oh, the R. So it's gonna be let's leave it that way. Okay. So the B is going to be sigma over delta minus sigma double prime 2 minus sigma double prime single prime to delta. We still need this delta and delta square. Okay. Okay, so that's B, and C is simply this portion. This is gonna be plus. right? Okay, so that's it. So what we do is, using this BC, the I, we're running out of space. We just clean up here. Hope I didn't make mistake around here. I equals the 3 current, which is V minus B. Let's see. Don't forget, this all have a V. Here and here. So V minus B and what? Sigma plus the current V minus C sigma double prime plus one more current going through here. So the V prime sigma. Okay, so B minus B, so it's a negate this and multiply sigma, and V minus C, so negate this and multiply sigma, so it's going to be delta V minus B minus C, the VC is given here, is I. So the resistor is actually V over I, right? So B, C both have V. So let's see, delta minus sigma minus C over B over 1. Oh my god. So let's plug in. Delta is R1 plus R prime plus R square, and the sigma is R, sigma prime is R prime, sigma double prime is R2. So sigma is R, and we have to bring in B. Oh boy. And the C, of course that's removing a V, this V over 1. So the first thing to do is multiply R1, R prime, R double prime. So it's going to be R prime plus R double prime plus R prime, R double prime, this one, right? And the multiply R prime, R double prime B minus R prime C. And let's see what's happened to the B and C. B sigma delta 2 minus delta sigma double prime plus sigma, it's going to be 2 this, right? Okay, and C is 2 delta squares. C is negative delta sigma double square plus sigma prime. Okay, we need more space. Anyway, the remaining is just to plug in r prime, r dot prime, and clean up. Okay, well, I think video getting too long, so I'm gonna leave it to you to do that, then clean up. And anyway, the basic idea, you got it. Remaining is just algebra. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please check out the video too. If you like, subscribe.